Hello everyone. In the last video, we saw how we could create the horizontal geometry using the alignment method, both in MX roads and open roads. So now let's move ahead and I shall show you how we could create the vertical geometry both in MX roads and open roads. For the vertical tools, I shall be making use of the element method again. I shall go to the alignment, choose my design alignment. Already created, and now move to the vertical design. Click on the alignment name. Next, over here I need to choose the relevant triangulation file. I already have a triangulation file. Just choose that and hit next. And that will provide me a horizontal vertical scale and minimum z values. Okay, which will now open me the profile view over here. Where you could see the ground data over here. Just hit next, which opens up the vertical profile tools over here, where you could see, similar to the horizontal tools where we saw the fixed grade, the fixed curve, the floating grade, the floating curve. So we could make use of those element tools over here in order to create them. So simply go ahead and just choose the fixed grade on this and choose the in a similar way like the way I created the horizontal alignment. Pick the point over here. If I want to start with respect to the ground data at the start chain edge, I could simply pick or make use of the snap tools. And next grade, okay, so this creates me one grade. And moving ahead and creating the next tangent. Yes, there you go, created the second tangent. Let me go ahead and create one more. Create one more tangent at the end of the so this creates me the tangent lines. So moving ahead, in order to create our curves between the tangent, I shall use the free curve. Using just between the two tangent points. And it could give the desired radius. So, let's say give it as a 500 since hog. And next I could still modify and make it up to 1000. Less 2000. Yes, accept it. Okay, that's great. Let's move ahead and create a curve between these 2 points using the curve parameter, giving a radius somewhere between just 500 since both the curves are hog. Accept it and just okay. Yes, create it as a single string now. Change interval. She'll give it as next. Yes, already created. Just the vertical geometry has been created. And this completes the vertical design in MX roads. So now moving to the open roads, we have the similar tools, element tools, in order to create the vertical profile over here. For that, in order to open the, let me just open the profile view. And let me, yes. Over in MX roads, the moment when we went to the profile view, only that view gets open, whereas simultaneously we cannot view the plan view. Over here I can open simultaneously both plan view as well as the profile view over here and create my profile. So it will come to the geometric tools, the vertical categories. I have the line between the commands, but for that let me, like we chose how it should appear, display in each view. We shall select the necessary feature definition. Yes. And switch on the chain command. And now I'll choose the profile line between the points. Over here, using the snap tools like we used in MX roads, we could make use of that. If you know particular slopes that you want to design with, you could directly enter the slope values to start up with your tangents, profile tangents over here. So like we did in MX roads, we started at the ground level. The moment when I click, so now we are able to move in any direction over there. So there it was asking me between the two IP points. Here I'm able to not just make use of just snap it anywhere to choose the pick up the IP point. Even if I know, I can even constrain with respect to the slope and the length of the tangent over here. Simply just come somewhere nearby to the start of the transition over here and just click somewhere or just input the slope value. So this creates me one tangent point. So moving ahead for the second tangent point, click somewhere here, and for the last tangent point, which is my ground point over here. Could quickly undo over here as I didn't snap it properly. I can still take this point and snap it at the last over here. And once I'm done, I'll just come out of the command. So like we had 3 tangents in MX Road, the similar tangents I have created in open roads, moving ahead in order to create the arcs. So I shall make use of this profile curve between the elements, and I have a lot of options. So I shall choose a simple parabola between the elements. And over here you have the option to pick up the length of the curve that you may want to fix, the K factor over here, or else you could also select the preceding and the succeeding element, and you are still able to give the curve length, adjust the curve length based on your cursor over here, or you could fix the value. Anyhow is fine. So right now I have not fixed the value, so I could just based on the adjustments just check near to the almost the existing ground. I could just come over here and just hit OK and just give the trim to both, so that creates a curve for me between the two tangent elements. So choosing the next element, well one, yes. So it is that simple to create both the tangent as well as the curve points over here. So now once I'm done, so in order to create that as a single entities, so like we did for the horizontal alignment, so we shall be making use of the profile complex by an element. Choose it, and that will show me the single alignment. Accept it, and there you go, your vertical profile is ready. And you could simultaneously view the direction of your horizontal alignment and also your vertical profile over here, where which defines your curve and the spiral, horizontal curve and the spirals over here, which could be helpful in deciding your vertical profile grades and curves over here. So this completes the creation of a vertical geometry. Thanks for watching.